Coach, it's a day for celebration in the East Bay. It is, for all intents and purposes, the final chapter of what has been a great era of football here in Oakland, California. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Oakland Raiders. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Hurry up. You ain't even got to stop in here. Spit it out now. Get ready. What? No. You actually see something in the yard. I have to see what you say that.
Get in the way. Get in the way. He's coming. Double up. Hey, Alabama.
Or 1 yard to the downstairs when you couch. And use that cover. You gotta get that too.
Ringer, guys. Fight.
Back and reload. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A huge play there right off the bat. 42 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Boy, the run on 1st down, a disaster as he's tackled well behind the line of scrimmage. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. On 2nd and 15 now. Brady. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. On 4th down, Matt Hawk is on to punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Harris now to return. And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return. We'll take a break and get a report from Oakland after this. First carry for Christian McCaffrey, who made his first Pro Bowl last year. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. The All-Pro safety Eric Berry in on the stop.
And the other team forgot to open her dresser.
And again this time to the tailback. A limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 11 yards there for Jacksonville, and a 1st down as well. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I love you. You love me. We are happy family.
On first down, this is McCaffrey.
Hug from me to you.
A big play there from McCaffrey. 31 yards. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game. It's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Why do you do that?
Handoff, McCaffrey running right. And they'll get this down to the 10. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive going. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A 10-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
On first down, Brady.
What are you doing? Stop.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
72. Hey, Orbit. Mike 51. 73.
Come back.
To throw again. Brady going for the deep ball. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. Oh, he's got some breathing room. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian McCaffrey, 77 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly for 6. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
Oh, my God. Let's go.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about
get out of
the
there.
19-yard line.
Oh, hell no. No. Stop.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right?
Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. after the sack. It's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Kaka. Stop.
Brady.
Stop. It's dirty now.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted.
Hold up.
Picked off at the 33. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Keon! What are you doing?
So they come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Hurry up. What?
This is McCaffrey. And an alley to run.
You got a video on the counter. It might be frozen together.
Before he's dropped. 11 yards there
Hey,
for
go back
Jacksonville
out and hit it on
on
the
first
counter.
down as well. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating it up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces on them. The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine said way back when, back's having a great game, you got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run with it.
Want to get up here with
What
me.
he meant was takeaways, not get loose. Maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
Good. Hey, come on. You better not.
The last
You
run
bet
got
not.
9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for first.
They came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
No, I'm not opening doors. No.
Now they try the right side here. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Off your knees. Ow, guys.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fairly short kick to hit at the 14. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. Has some dangerous territory. Already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here. An inability to put any points up. This one might be over by now.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off near the 44. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction. And leads to 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now a handoff here to his running back. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Yeah, I like that video. I don't like babies crying. That means I don't want to move.
Third down, here's McCaffrey.
Yo,
and he can only manage
come on.
to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. And no move to pull Carr and the offense off. They're going to go on 4th down. McCaffrey, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Raider D, they get the football back.
Time to
So here's a
play.
1st and 10 at the 38. They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here.
Come here.
Just a yard up to the 39. On 2nd and 9, Brady. This will be caught by Brown.
Give me that red cup tonight.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider 1st down.
What is this?
Now a 1st down carry by Bell. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or track, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
On 2nd down now, it's Bell. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Got a man, it's Amendola. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 19.
Throughout his career, Tom Brady has made a living with the quick pass, hasn't he? How about that one? A little slant inside, and I think his arm's gotten stronger throughout his career, too.
And you can just see one of many examples of why he's made more trips to the Super Bowl than any other quarterback.
Footwork, intelligence, competitiveness, that's Tom Brady in a nutshell.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Throwing now is Brady. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. We haven't even escaped the 1st half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the 1st half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
31 yards there and a 1st down.
And having built that kind of a lead, they're able to do whatever they want right now. All momentum on their side, especially now running the football.
Yeah, you're talking about a defense being on their toes. They don't know what's going to hit them next at this point.
No, they went from toes to heels, and they're trying to figure out how to get back to the toes part.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join, who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Jaguars. Christian McCaffrey on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the route is on here in this 1st half. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
You right there,
You've been around me
baby.
for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. Normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one.
How
Much
you
more
put their homework?
50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
How you have to change the
So from the
movie?
39 now, they'll come up on
You
first and
try
10.
to work hard
To throw
You
is
either
Keenum.
want to
Got
watch
him in,
work
it's
hard
Brown.
or you want to change
Just a
work.
yard on the catch there.
I
It'll
think
be
you go
second
up.
and 9.
Work hard to be honest.
They only got a yard out of
You
that
try
last
to go
completion.
down.
And that makes this
You try to
second
go
and
up
9.
on me.
He's going to let this one go deep. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position
I thought
they
you
just
said
took
you're all
over.
trying to hear you.
No gain on the play there. Second down. On second down, McCaffrey. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Now the Jags will use the second of their
I told you to
timeouts
back up.
as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
How you just took the whole entire day?
They need
Why
to get this to the 24 on third
the last
down.
pay?
Working from the gun, it's Carr. Into a
Oh,
double
you
team, and it's
turned it
intercepted.
off.
Picked off at the 25. And a potential turning point as they get the football in very good field position late in this first
I think you
half.
put it on.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Now Brady. Looking deep downfield. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Join a big kid.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something that feels somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. He's at the 40, past the 20, and he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Well, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken the knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. He'll have a first down past the 40, and he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Now a run with McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Carr. Open man is Ross, complete. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. So here's a first and 10 now in Raider territory at the 47. They'll run with McCaffrey. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
McCaffrey following the penalty. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Shotgun now for Carr. He wants it all for the end zone. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Preston Williams, his first NFL reception, goes for 6 as his guys continue to pour it on. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after him.
And down he goes. Keenum is sacked. The sack by the Super Bowl champion and Pro Bowler Jason Pierre-Paul. Keenum going to throw.
So real quick, easy analysis about why they struggle.
He's got him in. Complete. Antonio Brown kissed him goodbye. And touchdown. Oakland.
My cover and gun.
87 yards. And the Raiders able to get this back to at least some measure here of respectability. Extra point put through by Succop. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it it was executed well. There wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that, just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers.
Accelerating, and off he goes. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, 47 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They'll run on first down. Bell. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they've bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They'll try and run for it with Bell. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Here we go on 4th down now with Brady. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down. Throwing on first down is Brady. It's complete to Brown, right side. A good pickup there, 21 yards. They go play action here on first down. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. That is caught by Brown. Touchdown, Raiders. Antonio Brown with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Raiders are able to eat just a bit into this sizable deficit. Extra point up and good by Succa. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Here's McCaffrey. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow the defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
It was JXA.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
It was DKA. It was not DAX. Then how you spell?
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Make it 4 touchdown passes now for Derek Carr as his guys continue to pour it on.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear that?
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's building it out right now.
She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
Boy, look at this. I see a girl looking at me. I see a girl looking at me.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
I see a boy looking at me.
Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
No, I already put it in the sink.
Again, it's Bell.
I'll put the juice in the sink because it tastes nasty. What does it taste like? It tasted like
He's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
Wait, keep up for crying out.
3rd down, here's Bell. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 32. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. On first down, Bell trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. On the toss, it's Gore. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 4. They'll try and pick up the first with Gore. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. Brady going to go on 4th down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off right around the 43. 20, 10, 5. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage, and really help out your offense.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
Check it back, check it back. Check 9, check 9. Check 3, check 3.
Again, McCaffrey. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
McCaffrey.
Wait,
And
what
they're
did
going to
that say all the way
score
up there?
again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know they're playing people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Aaron, get your fucking towel up.
This will be fielded at the 6.
Put that rag in a dirty clothes. Why am I repeating myself?
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
So I want to jump in like this.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
I think backwards this time.
Let's go. Do it.
I see a
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
I know I can see, and Mommy said,
Bell.
let me do separate rooms.
A gain
So
of 3,
I get
second
to sleep
down.
downstairs
3
and I
yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
For real.
Out
How
of
about
the pistol, it's Bell.
brown bear, what did you
They have
see?
3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard gain.
No, there's it, yep. No, you have to cover one. One that I used to be downstairs. I always have a sheet. You always have to
That'll
cover.
wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being
And big
balanced
one,
and
I've
picking
been
passes off.
brown bear, what do you
The
see?
out route incomplete. That's Brown. And he'll go down, but
Sean,
not before
can you
getting
get
this
this seat
inside
down?
the 50.
Yeah, okay, it's okay. Let him go. Yeah, relax, relax, okay?
Convert on 4th.
That's just it. What did you do?
Brady now, 1st down. And he's got Amendola on the connection. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. And it's caught here. Amendola.
Up with that yellow.
Throw good throw to the cover that brings up 3rd down.
Okay, you can get it. Children, what do you think? What do you
It'll be
guys
intercepted.
see?
A great read, and it's picked off.
The guy is a teacher.
The Trojans, it's 1
Oh, I want to go to school in 2 days, not 3
They
days.
did. Where were they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel
Mommy,
great
I
about
want to go to
themselves, can
school.
they?
Keon,
Game to put
if you could be
a
quiet 5 seconds, I
continually feel
would
like
greatly
they're
appreciate
moving the
it.
ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an
Turn my light.
offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Jaguars, it's a 10th win of the year now as they move to 10-4. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Atlanta to take on the Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, they folded 8-6 with the loss. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. I'm Brandon Gunn. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.